Hello, this is our 3-minute point of view on the art of getting adventurous anywhere, anytime, and by anyone. For a bit of context, most people would start such a project by hitting Google. However, in the spirit of adventure, we chose to skip Google and attempted to hear from the experts. We will not reveal their names, but we will leave you with some evidence of visual thinking. And there are your experts. Now, the general notion of adventure that we hear from people would entail diving into the deep sea, wrestling with a crocodile, and in general, adventure is synonymous with seeking thrill. Think about it. And there is a problem. This view of adventure creates roadblocks for people. And people typically cited 4 types of roadblocks. 1, opportunity. How am I going to do scuba diving in Electronic City? 2nd, money. I need a second job to fund such indulgences. 3rd, lack of time. And 4th is, wrestling with the Komodo dragon requires a lot of fortitude. And essentially, this becomes a barrier to action. Now, is there a way out? And we think there is. And we are proposing 3 principles which will recast our view of adventure. So principle 1, you've got to do it yourself, no outsourcing. Principle 2, we think every encounter presents an opportunity, including having a conversation with the pesky credit card seller. And finally, principle number 3, we believe, is novelty is the spice of an adventurous life. Try salsa dancing with your Doberman, with your dog, or with your cat. And with that, we have a 3x4 rule to put this into practice. So rule number 1, body art, essentially to augment self-expression. Rule number 2, we suggest, is to accessorize yourself. And we're not talking about piercing yourself to glory. This could just be playing with apps, creating sketches, or even such videos. Rule number 3, adapt your personality. Essentially, undo your habits and preferences and just watch the fun. And finally, rule number 4 is about looking for encounters. Every encounter, as we say, could be a source of adventure. You might want to even attempt smiling at a stranger and see how that encounter goes. And finally, the bottom line is that you don't need a CHRD program to get adventurous. All you need to do is to take a plunge. And therefore, as we conclude, we would like you to do the following jig. Get up wherever you are, do a jig and chant the following lines for 2 minutes. Ab ki baar adventure bar bar.